What is up, YouTube? Bubbles and Ball Cards back with another video. Going to do the September SGC grade reveal. I put this to schedule at 7:30, but I'm probably going to get started here shortly. Hoping it doesn't take all that long tonight, because I don't want to be on here all night long. But anyway, order. This one we shipped out not yesterday, not last Monday, but the Monday before. It was right before Helene hit and everything, and it got delayed a few times on its travel down. I actually didn't know if it was even going to make it before the hurricane hit, because it just kept hitting delay after delay after delay. It had told me the morning that it got delivered that it was delayed in Louisville, Kentucky, but I guess they seen a break in the weather and was able to get it down there. So it did make it. SGC has posted with the pending weather of, I guess, what is it called, Milton, that they're going to be closed. If you are someone that submits on your own, I would highly suggest not sending anything out right now. For one, who knows where it could get held up at, and for two, God forbid, but who knows what things are going to look like down there for a bit. So I would just hold off if you are someone that submits on your own, and just let it give a couple days to see where things are. What's up, Rick? Let's see. Eric says it's opening night in the NHL. I know, brother, but I can't control when the cards come in, and I got to get the stuff back for people. So, unfortunately, when I decided that we would do this, I have devoted many hours and a lot of time where I would rather be doing other things. But I said I would do these years ago, and so got to make sure it gets done. Hell, my daughter, I haven't seen her in probably a week, and she had a chance to come and stay tonight, and so I wanted to watch the show with her, but the cards arrived, so had to get that done. But anyways, hope everybody's doing well. If you are down in the Florida area, hopefully, I know there's some people like Orlando and Mike Ham and some other folks down in that area that maybe pop on and watch and everything. Hopefully you guys are all safe and evacuated or hunkered down or whatever. And yeah, Rick, I was gonna ask you tomorrow, because I'll be packing tomorrow, obviously. I kind of figured that you would want me to hold off. It just made the most sense. But I wasn't quite sure the trajectory of where I shipped to for you and where it was going to be hitting, but definitely we'll hold off on that. So, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get started, just because I know this is going to take me a little while, and I do want to. I'm not going to lie, guys, I'm tired. The missus has been getting up early for work. She worked 17 hours yesterday. We recorded the podcast. Go check that out. It was a really good conversation with Eric and Carlos last night. We recorded the newest podcast episode, but we were up a little bit late for that. So go check that out, guys. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started real quick. There was while you're here, Rick, I want to explain this before I go too far in it. So apparently I cannot count anymore in my old age, and I had sent 201 cards for you instead of the 200. I don't know how in the hell that happened, but they have 201 on the invoice, so apparently I sent 201. However, 3 of yours did not get slabbed, so you have credit for 2. I wanted to explain why it was credit for 2 instead of credit for 3. I apparently had sent an extra card, but 3 didn't get done, so you have a credit for 2. And it's these The gravity denieds, I couldn't remember. I thought we had sent these before. I don't know why they don't do them, but they don't do these. And then this Lumber Kings, the Griffey Bonds, it says too large to holder. Richard Rush has one also that was too large. My guess with this isn't the thickness. I'm going to take a guess it's cut a little bit bigger, and so when they go to put it in the slab, it would get damaged, so they didn't do it. So, but you'll have credit towards your shipping of $28. So just wanted to explain that while I had a moment. But let's get to showing some cards. Oh, and one other thing, I haven't showed this on the channel. Shout out to Brad at AMG Collectibles. Carlo, if you watch Carlos's lives, you would know Brad Hartland and Sherry, his wife. They opened I believe it was a full case of the Cup hockey, and they were generous enough to send me this, which is Jason Robertson. I was in chat and kind of joking that they finally pulled a good card. And so I've not met Sherry, but I have met Brad. I met him in Atlantic City. The dude's like, I don't know that I've ever seen him not smiling. And he's genuinely a nice guy, no matter what Eric says about him. But he's a really nice guy. And they sent me this, and he said he was sending a surprise. And the surprise happened to be a black diamond, and it is a 101. And the crazy thing is, I was thinking about it. I was like, I don't even, like, as much Robertson I have, I didn't even own a 101. So this is my first 101, and big shout out, big thank you to Brad and Sherry. I do appreciate it. So I wanted to make sure to acknowledge that, because yeah, definitely was not expecting that. All right, now let's show some cards, and I'm sure people will pop one. This was kind of last minute. I ate dinner, I got all this stuff done, got my daily work done and everything, and I was like, man, it's already 7 o'clock. I gotta schedule and roll, so that's why it was a short notice here. First up, I got Caden. We have a Spectra here with his undefeated Minnesota Vikings. Dalvin Cook, Neon Marble Prism Auto 101, a 9 with a 10 auto. Here is a Contenders Justin Jefferson, License to Dominate. Got a 9.5. Rick, you're probably all the way over on like Utah or Arizona or something, I'm sure. He's probably not even anywhere near Florida. Contenders Optic Legitness, Justin Jefferson, and a 9. And then last up is a Topps Composite Adrian Peterson Urban Legends, and it got a 9.5. What's up, Brian? You're in South Dakota. I figured you were somewhere over that way. Normally when I talk to you, you're like, oh yeah, I'm in Utah or I'm in Arizona or something like that. So I figured you were somewhere over there. All right, next up I have Ray. Oh, one other thing. I did not have enough sleeves. And y'all know that I'm not going to sleeve some people's and not sleeve everybody's. I was just over 100 sleeves short, and so I did not sleeve these. If you guys don't mind, please, when we make the post in the group, if you're in the group, please put down an idea of how many you're sending, because it's difficult for us to manage like how many sleeves and stuff we need to have on hand. And when we place the order, they don't like overnight ship. So it takes time for them to process the order and get the sleeves to us. And that's where we've been running into issues, because like the last couple orders were really, you know, they were less than 100 cards. And then this order was almost 500. So it's kind of like we're trying to figure out how many we need, and I don't want to like order 1,000, 2,000 sleeves, and then they sit here and we get 50 card orders. So if y'all don't mind, just put in those posts like what if you're planning on sending, give us an idea so we can evaluate how many sleeves do we have. Do we need to order? How many do we need to order? All of that, so we can to try to make sure that we have the sleeves for you guys, because it has been difficult to make sure we have enough. So I do apologize, but they did not make it in time. What is up, Mr. Burrell? There is some awesome vintage in this order. I've shared some. Well, I shared the Cy Young, so some folks have definitely seen that. But there's some cool stuff in here. All right, let's see here. This is Ray. We'll start it off with an Optic Rocket Prism Devon Witherspoon in a 10. Optic Anthony Richardson, My House in a 10. It's now Flacco's house. He moved in. So no longer Richardson's house. Optic Blue Glitter Michael Mayer in a 9.5. Clearly Don Russ Zay Flowers out of 199 and a 10. Optic Green Hyper Bijan in a 9.5. Eric's NHL propaganda. Eric is become I'm predicting Eric is going to just become a Utah fan. The Utah Hockey Club will be Eric's new favorite team. Hockey Club. Optic Zay Flowers Stars Prism in a 9.5. Certified Mirror Red at a 99. Tom Brady in a 9. Onyx Vintage Josh Allen Black Ink out of 5. 9.5 with a 10 auto. Little known fact, somehow the Mrs. New boss is a Dallas Stars fan. He's a huge hockey fan apparently, but he is a Dallas Stars fan. So I guess if he ever gets pissed at her, I can talk hockey with him and maybe get her out of trouble. Sage Aspire Pink Foil Kyrie Jackson 9.5 with a 10 auto. Select David Ojabo Zebra in a 10. Caitlin Clark Collection Artistic Selections in a 9. Let's see. Here is this was card number AS1. This is AS2, and it also got a 9. Let's see. We got Bryce Young Topps Composite X-Fractor 9.5. Composite Cosmic Chrome Green. This is Green Space Dust Refractor out of 75 and a 10. Green Space Dust. If we can only get them to make it Unicorn Piss Purple Pixie Dust Refractor, we will be on our way. But we're up to Green Space Dust. Yeah, Ryan, you can anything thick, you can send it in like the one touches or whatever. That's fine. Some people shove them in a card saver, but I do not suggest that. Composite Resurgent Sky Blue Pink Shock Refractor. Eric's favorite NFL player. and a 10. This is his favorite player by far. Bowman U Chrome, Sapphire Selections, orange out of 25, Dallas Turner, 9.5 with a 10 auto. Red Shimmer out of 5, Dallas Turner, Bowman Chrome U, and a 9.5. And for those hopping in, if you didn't hear me earlier, go check out the podcast over on Carlos's channel. You can click on his name, go subscribe and all that, and check out. And then go and vote for the funny card of the week, or ridiculous card of the week, or provocative card of the week, or whatever you may choose to call it. Go over there in the community tab and vote on that. But check out the podcast. Yesterday, we did have a really good conversation. It was on a serious tone. We've had several on there, believe it or not. But go check it out. Topps Home Field Advantage, Ellie De La Cruz, and a 10. Honeycomb Trent McDuffie Mosaic, and a 9.5. And I even put a decent card this week. It was funny. Last week's was funny, but some may have taken it the wrong way. It was almost Diddy-like. Optic Richardson Rocket, and a 9.5. Never knew Shannon Sharp was that type. But boy, oh boy, were things found out. Bowman U Best Masterpieces out of 75. J.J. McCarthy, 10 with a 10 auto. Lamar Stars Optic, and a 9.5. Then last up for Ray is a Drake London Choice Red Yellow Fusion out of 80, and a 10. No, Ryan, she's on a... Work has got her slammed, and they're trying to get a bunch of stuff done before the end of the year because they're making a bunch of changes and everything. That's why I said in the beginning she worked 17 hours yesterday. Been getting up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. She took 2 days off to go with me over the weekend, and her phone like constantly went off with people calling, asking questions and everything, like they didn't know how to do their job. All right. Next I have Ryan, and I have Drew, and I have Mike. All right. Here we go. Ryan, start you off with a Soto Topps Now in a 10. Can you hear the creak, Bobby? My chair is getting bad. It's definitely creaky, but no, that's my chair. This thing loves to creak. Heritage Soto Real One Auto in a 9.5. Folks said they normally couldn't hear it. That's interesting that the mic's picking it up now. Volpe Real One Auto 9 with a 10 auto. Oh, it's not oil. It's one of these gamer chairs things. This thing's like, I don't know, what, 6 years old now? Something like that. Museum Collection, Tatis, Acuna, Julio Rodriguez, and Soto out of 15. Quad Relic, it got an 8. Here is a Canario Golden Mirror SSP and a 9.5. And then the Canario camo out of 25, also got a 9.5. All right. Next up, we got Mike. The 90 Fleer Jordan. You got a 9.5 and a 9 on the 90 Fleer Jordans. Pete Crow Armstrong, the yellow refractor out of 75. Got a 9.5. The Megabox Gold out of 50. Got a 10. I do have a Star Jordan, Bobby. I have the poor man's Star Jordan. I have the finest reprint. I think they call it reprint. But I have the finest, like, chrome or whatever that Stadium Club did. That's my Star Jordan. And I even have it. I bought it raw, and I think it got like a 6. So it's even true to being like a normal grade. Aqua out of 55, Pete Crow Armstrong got a 10. I actually bought that really cheap for what they were going for at the National. It caught my eye in someone's booth or someone's display case. Chrome Sapphire Orange out of 50, Pete Crow Armstrong got a 10. So there you go, Mike. What's up, Orlando? Hopefully you are safe, my man. I don't know exactly where you are located in the Florida area, but hopefully you are at safe grounds. All right, next up is Drew. Starting off with a Ginter Tim Lincecum relic in an 8. Select blue Banchero in a 9.5. Hoops Winter Rookie Greetings Banchero in a 10. This is the Hoops Winter Banchero in a 9. Optic My House Jokic in a 9.5. Score Trey McBride 10 with a 10 auto. Little wrestling, we got the 87 Topps WWF Hulk Hogan. Got an 8. If you have watched Mr. McMahon, or if you haven't watched, I make a little small cameo appearance. I think it's like episode 4, if I remember right. I can't remember what minute mark it was. But I'm in there. I didn't even know I was in there. So that was pretty cool. 84 Topps Gretzky in an 8. Optic Hollow Jackson Smith in Jigba in a 9.5. What's up, Sean? 2010 Chrome Auto Refractor out of 50, Emmanuel Sanders, 9.5 with a 10. Chrome Orange Refractor, Demarius Thomas, got an 8. Regular Refractor, Demarius Thomas, got a 9. And then a X-Fractor Demarius Thomas got a 9.5. 4.5. So there you go, Drew. That might be the only, that Gretzky might be the only hockey card in here. I can't remember when I was sorting how many I seen. I think the Gretzky might have been the only one this time. Alright. Sorry for the chair squeaking. It's going to squeak again. Let's get to some vintage. I think folks in here will appreciate these. And it's fun to see them because it's not every day you see ungraded, like never been graded 100+ year-old cards like this all in one place. So let's get to these. And I will say, if anyone is curious, yes, there was an upcharge. Yes, the owner expected it to be an upcharge. Unfortunately, it was a little bit short on the grade. I honestly thought it was going to do a little bit better. There is something funny in here I want to talk about, though, because I don't understand. I was sitting here sorting them and I was like, this doesn't make much sense. But yeah, I know that happens a lot. Alright, try to get all these out without making a mess. Okay, y'all see like the stacks here? All of this I know for a fact, well, at least all of the tobacco cards came from the same place. The original owner, all of that. I'm going to show this one. It's a Wild Bill Donovan, and it said it has evidence of trimming. So, Piedmont, Wild Bill Donovan, evidence of trimming. There is this one. The Tom Seaver also says evidence of trimming. Now, this one, I don't know if it came from the same place. It actually, it has like a wavy look to it, so I don't know all of the full story on that one. It was just weird on that T206. And I'll show you why. I'm going to go through these here first, and then we'll go through the T206s. Alright, so here's a Charizard. Obsidian Flames Charizard EX Special Illustration Rare. Got a 10. Here is a 06 Upper Deck Epic. This is Babe Ruth, Reggie Jackson, and Joe DiMaggio out of 99. Triple game used, and it got a 9. So Ruth, Reggie, DiMaggio. RIP to the most recent passing of Pete Rose, but here is the 64 Topps in a 5. And then here is the 63 Pete Rose rookie in a 4.5. And then a Robin Yount 75. This got a 5. Looks really clean for a 5, but I don't know. They gave it a 5. Here is, this is a 71 All-Star Oscar Robertson. Got a 5.5. And then I believe everything else is T206, so we'll get into those. All right, here is Orville overall, and all of these are Piedmont except one. So I'm not going to go through and say Piedmont every time. I'm just going to read the names on them. But the Orville overall portrait got a 5. Nap LaJoie portrait in a 3.5. Or some people, I believe, pronounce it LaJoie. Here is the throwing in a 2.5. Wildfire Schultz front view in a 3. Kid Elberfeld, New York in a 3. This is Charlie Hemphill in a 3. Hal Chase portrait, pink background in a 2.5. Barney Pelty horizontal photo in a 3. Jake Weimer in a 3. Jim Pastorius in a 5. Ed Carger in a 4. Rube Waddell portrait in a 3. Like, I don't even know how well these are showing up on camera, because obviously the reflections and all that, but when Sean's talking about like the color and everything, these things pop. Like, they're not binder, you know, there's a little stain on the back, but they're not like when you usually see these where they were pasted into something. I don't know what they were kept in, but they definitely were kept safe. Here's a George Bell hands above head and a 4. Okay, here is Kaiser Wilhelm hands at chest. This one got minimum size not met. And then here's another one, Al Birch batting in evidence of trimming. Now, the reason I pointed these out, like I said, these all I know came from the same place. And you see so far what the grades have been. I don't know how in the hell a couple of them they said were trimmed. It didn't make any sense, because, I mean, I think it was 2 of them, and then one they said was men's size. So I don't know, a little weird. But Harry Patty in a 4. Germany Schaefer Detroit in a 2.5. Willie Keeler portrait in a 4.5. Carl Lundgren, Chicago in a 2.5. Mordecai Brown, Cubs on shirt, 2.5. Willie Keeler portrait, 2.5. Johnny Evers with bat and Cubs on shirt in a 3. Elmer Flick in a 4. Lefty Liefeld pitching in a 3. Mordecai Brown portrait, 4.5. Knapp Rucker portrait, 3.5. John McGraw portrait, no cap. He was even back in the cool kid days, no cap. And a 2.5. Isn't that what they say? No cap. Al Shaw in a 4. Neil Ball, New York, 2.5. This dude has a haircut. Jack Chesbro in a 5. Ed Killian pitching in a 3. Ed Summers, 3.5. Fred Snodgrass. Since Ryan said he likes the old-timer names, we got Fred Snodgrass batting in a 5. Good old Fred Snodgrass. He probably batted like 6th. Frank Laporte in a 4. Hobe Ferris in a 2.5. Bull Durham in a 3. Larry Doyle throwing in a 4. Fred Clark holding bat in a 4. Whitey Alperman in a 4. Rube Waddell throwing in a 3. Bull Durham, 4.5. Ed Rulbach, glove showing in a 4.5. George Brown, Chicago, 2.5. Fielder Jones, hands at hips in a 4. I don't know if y'all have heard of this guy. Cy Young, bare hand shows. And it got a 3. It's a very, very beautiful 3. But it got a 3. And the back is really clean as well. So I will say my LCS thought that this one would be higher than the other one. And I can't argue with him there because this is a very nice copy. So very, very, very high eye appeal 3 there. Here's a Sherry Maggie portrait in a 4. Harry McIntyre, Brooklyn in a 3.5. Ed Kanechi, glove above head in a 3. Chappie Charles in a 3.5. Addy Joss, portrait, 2.5. Sid Smith, 2.5. Oh, and this was the Old Mill. So this was the only one that's not a Piedmont. Red Kleinau, New York with bat in a 4. Admiral Schley, catching in a 2.5. Boss Schmidt, throwing in a 2. George Mullen in a 4. Davy Jones, I don't know where his locker is, but Davy Jones got a 3. Doc Marshall, 4.5. George Stone in a 3. Harry Steinfeld, portrait in a 3. Harry Lumley in a 3. Bob Ewing, 2.5. Doc Crandall, portrait, no cap, in a 4. Art Devlin in a 4. Joe Lake, New York, 4.5. How Chase, throwing, white cap in a 3. Al Bridwell, portrait, no cap in a 3. Pryor McElveen in a 3. Bill Bergen, batting in a 4. Bob Spade in a 3. Roger Bresnahan, portrait in a 5. Fred Clark, portrait in a 3. And then last but definitely not least, it almost got what I thought it had a chance to get. I said this was somewhere between a 3 and a 5 with a high chance of it getting a 5. And the Cy Young portrait got a 4.5. So very, very nice. So there we go on those. I know he has some more. I don't know if he's going to send all of them. Or if he's just trying to hit like the main like Hall of Famers and that sort of stuff. I'm not quite sure, but I guess there may potentially be more in the future. We'll see. Let me get this box back up. Everybody got quiet on me. All right. Set these down here. All right, next I will do Tony. I have Tony, Richard, and Rick left. Cropping pictures. What do you crop? Oh, for the app? Are you working on the app? The app that doesn't exist, according to Eric? Mrs. said, is anyone else sad her Kraken lost? I figured she was used to that by now. Parky Non-Sports. That's interesting. All right. We got Tony. All right. Start him off. Upper Deck Reserve out of 2,500. Ichiro in a 9. (2015) Heritage Max Scherzer in a 10. (2019) Update Variation Jackie Robinson. Really cool photo on this one. In a 9.5. (2012) Heritage Mike Trout in a 9. (2023) Stadium Club Ichiro Chrome Gold Minted in a 9. (18) Variation Clemente in a 9.5. Bobby, it should let you drop like a link if you want to share. I don't know how many folks in here do much. I know your app is a lot of focus on like the packs and boxes, but feel free to share the app or any of your books or whatever in the chat. There might be some folks that are interested. 06 Verlander in a 9.5. Is Mike Trout Hall of Fame worthy? Stadium Club Rainbow Foil out of 25 Hunter Green and a 9.5. Statistically, what he did in a short period of time boosted his level to where he will likely get into the Hall of Fame. Personally, especially with the amount of time he's lost, I think it's very questionable. Because, like, if you say a player having a few good regular seasons is worthy of Hall of Fame, you're really discrediting a lot of the players that worked their ass off and had really great careers to make the Hall of Fame. So if you really break him down and just, he only has a few seasons that were good. Outside of that, he hasn't done anything. So is he one of the more talented players when he's on the field? Sure, but the problem is he's got to be on the field and he's got to play. And he also just, like, I get you got to have a team in baseball and everything, but the man hasn't really even smelled the playoffs, really. Like, what does he have? One career hit in the playoffs or something like that? That alone is like, and I got called a hater the other day because of Harper. I actually found it quite hilarious and really motivating as a Nationals fan that the Nationals won the World Series when Harper left, because I think Harper is very talented, but I think he is so self-centered. He is toxic to a ball club. And I really think he was holding a lot back of the Nationals as a team. Not talent-wise, but like the mood-wise, if that makes any sense. So, anyway, 2019 Topps hand sign Acuna in a 9.5. Salvi is Hall of Fame. I mean, Salvi's done a lot. You know, when you think of him, you can say he's one of the best catchers. Like, you know, Buster Posey and everything. Like Yachty. I would say Yachty's a Hall of Famer. You know, Trout, I think, was more popular. Same with Harper. They were top prospects. They came in. They had a couple good years, won some MVPs, whatever. And I don't think the MVP vote is necessarily a credit to your talent as to what did the rest of the league do. I mean, and that can be argued in all sports. I know some people would argue that Lamar doesn't deserve two two NFL MVPs. You know, some people don't like Lamar, but yeah. So it's all debatable, but he'll get in. He's been a poster boy for the league now. Update Clemente variation in a 10. '18 Babe Ruth variation in a 9.5. I know y'all joke with me, and I'm going to bring it back up. Y'all can do it. Hashtag Zim for the Hall of Fame. I think Ryan Zimmerman should be in there. He won a World Series. He played on the same team throughout his entire career. He holds many of the team's records, obviously, because he played there his whole career. Hell, those records may never be broke. He may always have the Nationals team records. So, and did he have an outstanding, like, amazing superstar career? No, but I mean, he was good. So, 18 update Ruth variation in a 10. '18 Hank Aaron variation in a 10. And yes, Bobby, thank you. Bobby shared his link there, needham.com to use. It's hockey cards, food issue collectibles from 1910 to 1990. Also has CFL football, but does include all boxes, packs, and wrappers, and there is a lot of information there. 2012 blue jersey Kershaw 9.5. I'm gonna say yes, but I don't know if if they're gonna do it right away. I think eventually he will. I don't know right away. 19 tops Juan Soto sunglasses 9.5. '18 Bowman Chrome Otani in an 8.5. '18 Smiling Ichiro in a 9.5. Cole Reagan's True Photo from 2024 Topps in a 9.5. Complete Set Variation Otani in a 9.5. Yachty Stadium Club Rainbow Foil out of 25 in a 9.5. Ichiro 2022 Chrome Gold Minted in a 9.5. Masterpieces Griffey from 08 in a 10. '16 Heritage Edwin Diaz in a 10. '11 Topps Mickey Mantle in a 10. Bowman Chrome Draft Mason Miller Gold out of 50 in a 9.5. '16 Update Edwin Diaz in a 9.5. Topps complete set, right leg off the ground, Harper, 9.5. Mason Miller, Aqua Lava out of 199 in a 9. Donruss Elite 03, Tom Glavine, Status Gold out of 24, got an 8. (2022) Diamond Kings Blank Slate Pujols in a 10. These are kind of cool. I know they're unlicensed, but it's that canvas look material, and it's just clean. They're kind of neat. 19 Topps High Fives Freddie Freeman in a 10. Elite Extra Edition Molina Turn of the Century out of 100 in a 9. '02 Certified Mirror Gold out of 25 Greg Maddux in a 9. '89 Duke's Cigarettes History of Generals General Wade Hampton in a 2. So we went to T206s and then we rolled back 20 more years to 1889. We have General H.W. Halleck in a 2.5. And it's not Duke's Mayonnaise. I know Eric's probably disappointed in that. But this is Duke's Cigarettes. We have Admiral Porter in a 3. General D.C. Buell in a 1. '48 Bowman Barney McCoskey in a 5. General Joe Hooker in a 1.5. This is like a, what is it, $23 million card? 52 Mantle and a 9.5. I think that's way over, but yeah. '06 Topps 52 Orange Mickey Mantle, 9.5. '23 Stadium Club Rainbow Foil out of 10 Hunter Green, 9.5 with a 10 auto. '05 Pristine Common out of 497 Personal Endorsements Justin Verlander, 9 with a 10 auto. Here is the '06 Topps 52 Mantle Yellow in a 9. '2012 With Mascot McCutchen in a 10. Ichiro in the Dugout from 2012 and a 9.5. '06 Topps 52 Red Mantle, 9.5. '06 Topps 52 Mantle Black in a 9. '2019 Variation Griffey in a 10. '2014 Ginter Wrigley Field Fields of So am I wrong, or is this supposed to say Fields of Yore? Because I thought this set was Fields of Lore. But maybe it is Yore. They put Fields of Your Relic out of 250. I got a 10. I know, Eric. See, it's like $1 billion. We have 4 of them. Metropolitan Stadium out of 250. 9.5. Griffith out of 250 and a 9.5. Chrome Hidden Gems, Ronald Acuna, got a 10. Update Sapphire, Mason Miller out of 50, 9.5. (2023) Update Cole Reagans, Refractor out of 499, 10 with a 10 auto. (2023) Chrome Platinum, Clemente and a 9.5. Ruth in an 8. (2023) Chrome Update Yuri Perez, Radiating Rookies in a 9.5. (2023) Gilded Mini Diamond Gold Etch out of 50, Babe Ruth in a 10. Stadium Club Pearl White Refractor out of 30, Chrome Acuna in a 9. Gold Minted Acuna 2023 Stadium Club Chrome in a 9. Variation 2022 or 2020 Topps Babe Ruth 9.5. Stadium Club Chrome Pearl White out of 30, Adley Rushman 9.5. Pearl White Chrome out of 30, Yachty in a 10. Pro Debut Chrome out of 50, Jacob Mizorowski in a 10. Platinum Anniversary Orange out of 25, Cole Reagans 10 with a 10 auto. (48) Bowman Ray Poet 5.5. (54) Bowman Pee Wee Reese in a 5.5. Another one of the Ginter. This is Sportsman's Park Relic in a 9.5. Here is Cleveland Municipal Relic out of 250 and a 10. Speaking of relics, I guess it's a really new product. But it's 2024 Leaf History, Pearls of History or something like that. I'm having a mind battle of whether or not this stuff is cool, or if I just keep asking, why is this a thing? Some of it is just pieces of like wood from like a building or something, and one side of my brain is like, that's kind of cool, it's a piece of history. And the other side of my brain is like, but it's literally just splinters of wood from a building. I don't know. It looks like they have been encapsulated by CAC, I think is what it was. I haven't decided if it's something I would want, but I will say it is intriguing. And some of the stuff that I've seen is kind of cool. Paul said, are those from the relics from seats? Yes, the stadium seat relic featured on the card. So yeah, it's different wood relic pieces from seats throughout those stadiums. Allen and Ginter, we went back another year. Here's 1888. Parasol Drill on duty in a 10. Duke Cigarettes, Admiral A.H. Foote in a 2.5. The one that I've first seen of those Leaf ones that I think it's a pretty relatively new product. It's wood from Walt Disney's first, I think it was his first Hollywood studio. So whatever, like probably from many, many, many years ago. But it's just like little fragments of wood from apparently Walt Disney's first place. So that's why I was like, that's kind of cool, but is it? Like, I was like struggling, questioning myself. 2023 Chrome Platinum Anniversary Hank Aaron in a 9. There was some other stuff in there too. I can't remember all the ones I looked at, but there were some pretty neat things. Chrome Platinum Jackie in a 10. There you go, Tony. Let me get these packaged back up real quick. Paul said he needs the Alcatraz relic card. I figured you already had like bricks from it. Figured you would have like a garden with a front gate was like the entry gate. Just had it all decorated. Did the Mets win tonight? I seen before I got on that I believe it said like Alonso hit a homer, and I don't have the game up to look at updates. Alright, next up I have Richard. Mets won. They have a little bit of that Cinderella in them. It almost feels like. It'll be curious to see how far they make it. Paul said, you know how playing days cards go for more? Kind of a shame for crime cards as they're all from post-arrest or death. What I'm mad about is I have a deck of playing cards that's actually like the first cards of some popular like artists and stuff. Like it's actually Eminem's first card. But I can't get SGC to grade them. I wanted them slabbed, but I sent in a few of them a couple times, and they won't. They keep kicking them back. They won't do them. So maybe I'll have to see. I don't know if SGC would do them or not, but I can't figure out why they won't do them. Like, they do other playing cards. That's the stuff that bugs me with grading, is like, if there's a way to show, you know, that it's an issued set, then why are you going to do some and not others? Like, I don't know. It's just weird. But is that the rated rookie one? No, I don't have them right here on hand, I don't think. Let me see. I might. Let's see here. Do I have it over here? No, I had them in this stack right here, but I must have moved it. Where did I put them? Let's see if I can find it. No, I don't have them here right now. I think it's a set called Stars Behind Bars, and it's a playing card set, like a deck of playing cards. But yeah, Stars Behind Bars. The set I got was sealed, so, and I've had them for a while. Like, it wasn't a recent thing. And I've tried to send them in, and they won't grade them. So, speaking of not grading, I've already talked to Richard. The Bobby Witt, unfortunately, they marked it as too large. I told him, looking at this, you can see how tight it is in the one touch. My guess is this got cut a bit oversized. And if it's kind of tight going into the bed of the slab, the way that they do the thick cards, it has that bedding there. It has to fit in there, and that way it doesn't get damaged. So when it says too large, it doesn't necessarily mean too thick. It means the cut of the card, because it has to fit in that little bed. So, all right, here we go. Topps Now Ohtani 2018 and a 9.5. Here is Bowman U Golden Boy Bryce Young and a 10. Topps Now Moment of the Week Gold winner, and they did label it correctly this time. Ohtani and a 10. Update Rookie Debut Bobby Witt and a 10. Paul, if you're still on here, can you look at CGC and see if they do those? I'm interested. Here's another Witt debut and a 10. I know they do a lot of odd issue stuff, so I'm curious if they do them. Might have to flip them over there and see if they'll do it. Optic Joe Burrow My House and an 8.5. Optic Purple Shock George Pickens and a 9. Xavier Worthy Pink Bowman U Chrome and a 10. Jackson Merrill Chrome Refractor and a 10. Ellie De La Cruz Chrome Stars of the MLB and a 9. Let's see, Garrett Crochet Panini Prism Rookie Auto 9/5 with a 10 auto. Legacy Premium penmanship, Cole Kmet, 9.5 with a 10 auto. Panini Chronicles Draft, Obsidian Orange out of 15, Cole Kmet, 9.5 with a 10 auto. Leaf Flash, Pink out of 15, Cole Kmet, 9 with a 10 auto. Legacy Futures Patch Auto Ruby out of 100, Cole Kmet, 9 with a 10 auto. Mosaic Introductions Burrow, 9.5. Optic My House Burrow in a 10. Another update debut Bobby Witt in a 10. Here is the 2022 update Witt in a 9.5. Chrome Iconic Gunnar Henderson in a 10. Yeah, I'll have to reach out and see if they do them or not. Optic Bryce Young in a 10. I don't know of anybody that grades them, which is the weird thing, because they're a recognized set, but I've never seen anybody grade them. Optic My House Bryce Young in a 10. Green Press Proof Don Russ Bryce Young in a 9. Paper Donruss Anthony Richardson in a 9. There's another one in a 9.5. Prism Base Jordan Love in a 9.5. Gridiron Kings Jalen Hurts in a 10. Donruss rated rookie Jalen Hurts in a 10. Purple Mini Diamond out of 399 Michael Mayer in a 10. Stroud Donruss base in 9.5. Levis Blue Scope Optic 9.5. Yeah, but isn't that rookie review thing or whatever like a magazine issue? Optic Levis in a 9. Here's the Tops Now Otani in a 10. Optic Red Hyper Jaden Reed in a 9.5. Optic Stroud in a 9. Prism Emergent Justin Jefferson 9.5. Rookie and Stars Rookie Rush Jefferson in a 9.5. Optic Red Hyper Bryce Young 9.5. Optic Base Richardson in an 8. Red Hyper, Tajay Spears, and a 9.5. Contenders, Rookie of the Year Contenders, Allen, and a 10. What else would he have to go after as like a rookie thing outside of like an album? Because I've thought about doing the album things because you can get, like, obviously they grade that kind of stuff and all that, but I've also thought it would be cool to have like albums that they signed for artists like that, but I don't know. That then you find a way to display them and all that stuff too, but Rookies and Stars, Jefferson, 9.5. That stuff gets so wishy-washy when you're looking at the card side of it. Bowman U Chrome Pink, Michael Mayer, 9.5. Topps Gunnar Henderson, 9.5. '83 Fleer Tony Gwynn and a 7.5. '90 Fleer Jordan, 9.5. '89 Hoops Jordan All-Star and an 8. That's a surprise. That thing looks clean. Wonder why they give that an 8. The corner. Has a little pull up on the corner right there. That's a clean copy outside of that. Gypsy Queen Rookie Otani and a 10. '18 Topps Now Otani and a 10. Panini Black Kyle Hamilton, sizable signatures out of 99, 9 with a 10 auto. Immaculate Collection Michael Mayer, die cut material out of 99, 9.5. I am going to assume that Richard is a Notre Dame fan because of the whole Mayer, and there was a couple other Notre Dame guys, and then the Kyle Hamilton. I just put that together. Bowman Draft from 2013, Judge, got a 10 on this one, a 10 on this one, and a 10 on that one. So 3 10s on the 2013 Bowman Draft Aaron Judge. Nice job there. 2024 Megabox Dylan Cruz, got a 10 on that. Inception Gunnar Henderson, 9.5. Rookies and Stars Red Burrow and a 10. Breakout Josh Allen Rookie and a 9. '2020 Don Russ Dual Sweaters Rookie Burrow and Higgins and a 9. Absolute Rookie Force Burrow and a 9. Update Trevor Lawrence green foil out of 499 and a 10. Donruss Josh Downs green auto 9 with a 10. Here's a Donruss base auto Josh Downs 9.5 with a 10. Mosaic rookie auto Kyle Hamilton 9.5 with a 10. 2023 greatest hits, Gunnar Henderson, and a 9.5. (2023) tops now, Gunnar Henderson, and a 9.5. (2023) tops now, Cowser, Mountcastle, Rushman, and Henderson, and a 10. (95) Playboy Chrome, March 1990, Donald Trump, and an 8. Bowman Megabox, James Wood, and a 9.5. And there's also one in a 10. Sapphire James Wood in a 9.5. Max Clark Sapphire in a 10. Uh, 2023 Bowman Megabox Henderson, 9.5. (2019) Chrome Draft Rushman Henderson Franchise Futures and a 10. Gunnar Henderson 2023 Rookie Tops and a 10. Paper Fuchsia out of 299 James Wood and a 9.5. Uh, 18 Chrome Draft Alec Bohm got a 7. Looks like there's something up in that corner, but I can't tell. 7 on the Bohm. Home field advantage Juan Soto and a 9. And then a Sapphire Max Clark in a 10. Nice stuff there, Richard. Let me get all of these boxed back up. Also, trying to think, everybody that I need to ship. I know Ryan, Tony, Richard. Trying to think off the top of my head. If I need to ship your stuff, Rick, I know I'm holding yours if you're still watching. But those that I'll be shipping out, I won't be packing and everything tonight. That will be at some point tomorrow. But if you guys know if you want insurance or any of that, just shoot me a message and let me know. That way that line of communication will already be done. Y'all can let me know how much, and then once I get them packed and get a price and all that, then I can message you with that to get that part taken care of. And also, if you remember, if you have credit, I will be deducting that from what your amount will be. So some of you guys like, Mike Kaufman, I know he's another one I have to ship. But Mike has already, he sent extra. Some people send extra to have the funds already there. So I just need to know if you want insurance. That way I can put that in when I'm creating the label and everything. Next up, I got Rick. I don't know if I can get all of his on the table all at one time, but I'll do what I can. Actually, let me close out Facebook because somebody's already messaging. Richard did. Okay. I got your message, Richard. Thank you. I'm going to close that out so it doesn't keep dinging. Alright. Here we go, Rick. I'm going to probably be able to do half and then the other half. I don't think I can get them all on the table at once without creating a big mess. And I made a post in the group yesterday. Actually, I've been making a couple posts, but I made a couple yesterday. But I made one because I was pretty excited about a card that I was able to pick up and add. I've been buying a lot of stuff on ComC. I know I have not done like videos showing pickups or talking about pickups. I haven't shared pickups in the group and all that stuff. Maybe I can go through and show y'all what I've bought on ComC. I don't know. But I was pretty excited about a card I got yesterday. And I just wanted to make it known that I haven't quit collecting at all. In fact, I've actually been buying a pretty good amount lately, but it's a lot of PC stuff. And I've been having a lot of fun. So maybe I'll find a way to share that. Ray said, did I happen to miss you going over? Yes, Ray. I've been streaming for 1 hour and 40 minutes. So I am on Rick's. And this is my last person. I think I did yours and Caden's. I think y'all were the first two I did, actually. So if you go all the way back to the beginning, I believe I did Caden's and then I did your stack right after, if I remember correctly. Next up, Rick, it's next Thursday is the deadline. Also, James will be coming down to go to the Chantilly show. He hasn't been down in a while. Have I done Card Seller yet? Yes, Daniel. I have done Card Seller. Did him about, I don't know, probably 20 minutes or so ago. I went through Card Sellers. But, all right, Rick, this is part of yours, and then I'll get the other part up here. All right, here we go. Panini Instant Draft Night Ayuk in a 10. The 101, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Look at that. Got a 10. It's not easy to get 10s on these either, so it's funny I didn't even notice that was a 101. And then I grabbed it because I thought the patch was cool. And I wound up getting a 10. D'Angelo Hall, Prime Signatures out of 99. Got a 9. Tommy Morrison, Ring Lords. Got a 9. Lennox Lewis, 8.5. Pacific Dynagon, top of the class, LT, got a 9. 90 score Frank. Got a 7. That's a bummer. Crown Royale Emmett. Got an 8. The TCG is in Card Seller because when I sort to do the reveal, I put everything together by who owns it. The only time it's separated is on the preview. Once it's returned, everybody's cards get put back in whose cards they are. See? She's giving me crap about doing the reveal. She said that she should have done the reveal in and out in 30 minutes, and she's telling people that I sort by category. The previews, everything is separated out. On the reveal, it goes by person's cards. All right, Jameer Gibbs, Bowman U Refractor, and a 9. Yeah, the scan would be separate because the when we send them in, they have to be it's broken into invoices. Ramjet Yellow with Tech Specs, got a 9.5. I still think these are some of the coolest cards, and I am surprised that with as many influencers out there that pump stuff, and as popular as the old Transformers are, I am really surprised we don't see more of these Transformer cards. Here's the yellow background Starscream and a 9. I can tell you, like, doing the reselling stuff, you find legit Gen 1 Transformers, you're in money. And so I'm really, really surprised that the cards aren't more popular. Instant Drake London in a 10. I actually think, so there's 110, 210. There's 3 10s on the Londons right there. I think these did really well on the instance. Here's a Jamar Chase 10. CD Lamb 10. Isn't it funny how these companies, like the Topps Now cards do really well, these Panini Instants do really well, but the stuff they put in packs are tough. Here's a J.K. Dobbins 9.5. Jamar Chase 9.5. It's got to be just difference of manufacturer. Donovan Ruddock in a 9. Pernell Whitaker 9.5. James Douglas and a 10. And this, I don't know what these Ring Lords, I know they had a little spell of being pretty popular, but this one might be pretty good in the 10 on the Buster Douglas. I don't know for sure. I have not looked up prices and everything, but Hector Camacho 9.5. Julio Cesar Chavez 9.5. I haven't seen Guns on here. He loves his boxing. Roberto Duran and a 10. Jazz Chisholm flag patch 9.5. This might be the one that I don't remember sending this. So I wonder if this is what put it at 201, because I didn't remember pulling that out. But 9.5 on the Chisholm. He's helping the Yankees. Tim Duncan Game Threads 9.5. London 10. London in a 9. Jamar Chase 10. Chase 10. And Chase 10. Topps record numbers, Kobe and a 9. This is 0304 Flair. It got a 7. This one, Touch the Sky, got a 6. So that, I see there's like a circle impression right there. This one, I didn't see anything. Jordan Gold All-Star, 92 Topps and an 8. My throat's getting dry. '90 Impel Marvel Nightcrawler and a 10. UD Ovation Kobe and a 9. Crown Royale Emmett. This is the 98 and an 8. Another 98 and an 8.5. '97 Z-Force Superman Kobe and a 9. Oh, nice. You had the big O. That's awesome, man. Yeah, that got a 5.5, I believe. Crown Royale, and also welcome. I don't never know. Well, I shouldn't say I never know. I don't know all of the people that drop off with Bart for us to pick up with. He tells me that sometimes he's got a few people that leave them with him, and then I come and get them or whatever. And he keeps all y'all stuff separate on his end, so he knows whose is whose. So, welcome to the chat and everything, the group hanging out. Glad you are pleased, and nice to meet you. I will be dropping them off likely tomorrow, so just so you know, they'll be there for you to pick up and everything. I'm sure Bart lets you know. 2000 Crown Royale Emmett 8.5. Bowman U Refractor CJ Stroud and a 9. Let's see, 62 Babe Ruth Special Coaching for Dodgers and a 6.5. That's pretty nice. '05 Bowman Kobe and a 9. Here is the Transcendent. This is the Torkelson and a 9.5. These things are heavy with them frames on them. Asa Lacy and a 9. Luis Garcia and a 10. Ryan Mountcastle and a 9.5. Nick Madrigal in a 10. Maximo Acosta in a 10. Zach Veen in a 10. Christian Pache in a 10. Ian Anderson, 9.5. Impel Captain America in an 8.5. Nightcrawler 9.5. Kobe Superman, there's 2 of them here, both got 8s. As well as the regular Z-Force got an 8. This one got a 6. Looks like there's something right there on it. There's another Z-Force 8. Elevation, Bowman Elevation Kobe and a 9. Bowman U Bijan Refractor and a 9. Garrett Cole First Bowman Prospect in a 9. '06 Kobe 8.5. '03 Top Prospects LeBron in a 9.5. '04 Upper Deck SPX Kobe in a 9. '2014 Prism Red, White, and Blue Emmitt Smith 8.5. '08 SPX Kobe in an 8.5. Totally Certified out of 1849 in a 9 Kobe. '07 Artifacts Kobe in a 10. '03 EX Kobe in a 6. I'm going to guess being acetate this has scratches, but I am not going to be able to see them. '97 Browns Butterbean got a 9. Kind of cool. Tiffany Fred McGriff in an 8. '86 Update Bonds Fleer in an 8. Chicken Man got a 3. '83 Topps Boggs in a 3. I think it's because of that. Looks like there's a crease there. Fleer 89 Smoltz in a 9. '87 Donruss Berry 8.5. McGriff 87 Donruss 8. '87 Donruss Berry 8. Black Friday 2012 Panini Kobe in a 10. 2021 Topps Black out of 70 Juan Soto in a 9. Upper Deck Young Guns Lucas Dostal in an 8.5. Bowman Chrome Rookie Preview Julio Jones in an 8.5. Drake London, there's 2 10s. London in a 9.5. London in a 9. And London in a 10. Let me get these back in the box and then I will get the others out. And we will finish this one up. You said you had crabs. Man. That sucks, Sean. I didn't know. Sorry about that, bud. Didn't mean to. Don't know what to say. Sean had crabs, guys. We actually, I don't really. I'm not big on like crabs and lobster and all that stuff. I like shrimp. I do like, call me crazy, but I like the little packs of the, holy hell. I'm even shocked at that one. I don't know, JJ's probably asleep. He's old. He would be impressed with that. I like the imitation crab meat stuff they sell at the stores. And then get the Old Bay and the seasoning and stuff on it. We get that sometimes and we'll season it all up. I have to show this one because I'm impressed. How about the 93 Tops Micro Chipper Jones in a 10? That's pretty dang cool. Because it is tough to get the 10s on these little micros. That's pretty cool. I know it's silly, but because it's such a small card, but that is cool. Here's another kind of cool one. Update Bagwell in a 10. Fleer Update rookie Jeff Bagwell in the 10. Alright. Puckett rookie in an 8. Here's a Score Sayal rookie in a 10. Action Packed Emmett. They don't like these action packed, I guess. Got a 7. I'm guessing the wow is on the micro because I don't know that I've ever seen a micro get a 10. Ultra Update Favre in a 9. Dynagon Breeze 8.5. Collector's Edge Promo Peyton Manning rookie in a 9.5. Then there is a Collector's Edge Peyton rookie in a 9. Let's see. Garbage Pail Kids Shaggy Aggie Series 4 got a 9. Caddy Cathy Series 4 got a 9. Dale Snail Series 4 8.5. No Way Jose Series 4 got an 8. Hip Kip Series 4 got an 8. Mardi Gras Series 4 got a 9. Flat Tyler Series 4 and a 9. Harry Harriet Series 4 got a 9. Turned On Terra Series 4 got an 8. Bloated Blair Series 4 8.5. Boney Tony and a 9. Mouth Phil 8.5. Melton Elton got a 9. Undead Jed Series 3 with the copyright got a 9.5. Let me get through these real quick. All right, Transcendent Wander, 9.5. Garrett Mitchell in a 10. Sam Huff, 9.5. Mackenzie Gore in a 9. Clark Schmidt, 10. Baron Laura, 9.5. Joey Bart, 10. Emerson Hancock, 9.5. Austin Martin, 10. Jesus Sanchez, 9.5. Casey Mize, 10. Robert Poussin, 9.5. Jazz, 10. Tristan McKenzie, 10. Mick Abel, 9.5. Andrew Vaughn, 10. Nick Gonzalez, 9.5. Tyler Soderstrom, 10. Braylon Marquez, 9.5. Alec Boehm, 10. Austin Hendrick, 9.5. Hedbert Perez, 9. Joe Adell, 9.5. Sixto Sanchez, 10. Alex Kirilloff, 10. Ha-Seong Kim in a 9. Yoelki Cespedes in a 9. Blaze Jordan, 9. Key Brian Hayes, 9.5. Max Mayer, 9. Keibert Ruiz, 9.5. Nate Pearson, 9. All right, got those. All right, 97 Premium Kobe, 8.5. 91 Provision Jordan. I was really hoping that got a 10 because that would have been cool. But got a 9. 04 SPX Kobe, 9.5. 97 Topps Kobe, second year, got a 9. 90 Skybox Jordan and a 9. 01 Genuine Skywalkers Kobe and a 9. 99 Showcase License to Skill Kobe, 9.5. 01 SPX Sample Kobe, got a 7. There's a sample and a 9. 93 Fleer Jordan and an 8. 97 Pinnacle Inside Cheryl Swoops and a 9. Score Summit Nth Degree A-Rod and a 9. '99 Ultra Diamond Producers Frank Thomas 8.5. 2022 Topps 87 design Luis Castillo 9 with a 10 auto. Dullback Refractor out of 499, 16 Bowman Chrome Draft 9.5 with a 10. 2020 Chrome Draft Purple out of 250 Drew Romo 10 with a 10 auto. 2022 Topps All Stars or Baseball Stars Auto Carlos Rodon 10 with a 10 auto. Fried Franklin Series 5 8.5 on the Garbage Pail Kids. Kit Spit Series 5 got a 9. Beth Death Series 3 with the copyright and got a 10. It's pretty cool, hitting a 10 on a Garbage Pail Kid. Spencer Howard on the Transcendent and a 10. Bobby Dahlback Transcendent and a 10. Skybox Premium 97 Kobe and an 8. And there's also one in an 8.5. Here's a cool one. 91 Upper Deck Classic Confrontation Magic versus Jordan. Got a 10. That's pretty cool. 92 Archives Jordan. Got a 9. '2000 SP Authentic First Class Kobe and a 9. Lucky 13 96 Fleer Allen Iverson rookie and a 9. Encore Ultra Iverson got a 7. EXL Shaq got a 9. '03 Victory Kobe got a 9. 91 Upper Deck International Italian Jordan got an 8.5. Collector's Edge Peyton Manning Promo Rookie and a 9. And there's a second one in a 9. Ultra Gold Medallion Emmett got a 7. '95 Finest Bonds and an 8. There's something on these scores that they don't like. Because they're definitely centered. I don't know what. Maybe the color. The paper color might be wrong. Because it looks a little browned. I don't know. But the Frank got an 8. I thought those looked really nice. This is another one I have no idea what the hell. Cy Young got a 4.5, but an '03 Bowman Gold Kobe got a 5. So I'm not quite sure on that. Here's a Frank score and a 9. They got a little bit better. Alright, last little bit here. '06 Finest Refractor out of 425 Barry and an 8. 95 Studio Gold. There's 2 of these Barry Bonds. They both got 9s. Update Bagwell 9.5. 96 SPX Griffey Hollow got an 8. Micro Piazza Delgado got an 8. Another score Frank and a 9. Thomas Hearns and a 9. Ray Mercer in a 9. Shrapnel purple background in a 9. Skids in an 8. Amazing Grace Series 4 in an 8.5. Trashed Tracy Series 4 in a 9. Kitty Litter Series 4 in an 8.5. Unzipped Zach Series 4 in a 9. Then a Mardi Gras Series 4 in an 8.5. So there you have it. Pretty good order overall. A lot of cool stuff. A lot of decent grades. Reminder, obviously Rick already heard. We've already discussed. I'm going to hold yours till the weather. Folks, if you're down in that area, please do your best to stay safe. And hopefully it's not as bad as they're saying it's going to be. It's crazy with the one that just hit. Now this one's right behind it. That stuff's most important. Obviously, you know, you just never can predict these weather patterns and stuff. But I think to everybody, those that are getting shipped out again, if you just shoot me a message and just tell me, you know, what kind of insurance or how much insurance you want, when I get them packed and everything, I'll get the quote, add the insurance in if you want it, and then message you guys with what the price is on the shipping and everything, and I'll get those back out to you. But anyway, I appreciate everybody that hung around. As always, guys, next order due date by next Thursday, the 17th. And that's it. That's all I got for you guys tonight. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, and until the next video, I'm out.